the new camp positions and just the pudge pulls that have been happening recently just need to be working a lot better. Weaver, Jirax, nice time to rotate up. Shikuchi's on cooldown for the moment with the hook over in. That is one simple rotation into the first blood in favor of OG.
Like, if he doesn't TP, it could just be slow down the game by like a good 5 minutes or so because they can't push. They lost a Draw Ranger, no one has Precision Aura. It's just a very bad time.
The Spirit, 3 Spirits committed, trying to go on the DK, but where's your stun? DK starts his TP out. Nana is away to safety. There just was no more control once the steering chains was committed. Shrine, IG already triggered theirs before that fight began. So they're going to come back in and try and force this building down.
I definitely want to fight with the Chaotic offering right now. And it's a fairly high level.
S4, nice blink, call, and with the gust as well. Ember Spirit won't take any more damage thanks to Cold Embrace. They drop down the golem, connect him up with the Fatal Bonds, hook back in from Jirax. Doesn't have his Dismember available. He still don't have level 6 on that punch, but it won't matter. Now he'll have it. Oh, actually just shy of it. The kill of the Winter Wyvern wasn't enough, but the Life Stealer, the stun, the gust, perfect on the Slaughter. Even called back in. He couldn't get the crush off. That could have been life-saving. He'll get it off, but Axel still at the spin. Bobo thinking about coming back into the fight, but it won't happen.
External factors like Warlock, Chaotic Offering, or a Blink Axe Call, which you might not necessarily want to use onto the Jar Ranger that early into the fight. You want her to be
Blink, Crush, and that's one very dead fly. S4 actually blinked in. Get the Cold Dragging Life Stealer close to the tier 2 tower, but he's got friends in the form of the Ember Spirit and OG. They not only lose their Warlock, they lose their Axe and their tier 1 tower as well. For him. Overall, the advantage is not as high up for IG as I thought it was going to be. I guess hovering around that 1.5 for gold and 1k for experience. Blink in the crush. Okay, that timing was a little bit off. Anna gets the stun off. Remember, there's still a life stealer inside that, but the Weaver caught and dumped down. Looks like she gets the bomb up and the hook in. Can then she get the disable off on the Winter Wyvern? He never got the curse off, so Anna can move away. Armor toggled out with the Feather Bonds are all connected. Slaughter is dying right now. He almost died. If Jirax can get this hook, he waits for it for the blink. Just in the nick of time.
That was a perfect rock from Fly. I think or as the hook was coming in. And that is a lot of gold going the way of OG. Yeah, I don't really think they can contest this rush unless they get a really good Winter Wyvern ultimate. But how's Blake walk in there?
The crush is off. S4 looks for the call, won't happen. The curse is only on a solo S4. This won't achieve anything, and Notel was initiated on by Burning, but now is Burning on the wrong side. The tracks Fatal Bonds will connect him to the Winter Wyvern. Support is there in the form of the Slana. Not to mention, you got a small little Weaver running around the back lines. If they can keep the stuns on him, then maybe they got a chance with a Gust. The silence is there. Pudge will go down to Burning, but you've lost your Weaver. Back over the fight next to the Shrine. Too early on the dunk. He was trying to kill off Burning S4. He just didn't have enough damage. Burning didn't toggle at the right time for him. And now is Notel realizing with open wounds, Life Stealer, he's going to run right over them. DK has to armor toggle his way to freedom too. So we're in two different fights. The Cold Embrace allowing Life Stealer to survive just that little bit longer. Your Fatal burns them up, and this will be a sacrifice in from Fly. And IG, they successfully contest the death of Roshan.
Pretty tough.
Oh, Slala's on the hunt. You're going to go around the back. Yeah, the Weaver's going to die, but kind of waiting.
They don't have observer wards. Like, he's going to jump. The Dragon Knight has a blink.
Well, they see him now. They blink him in, but Fly's still in the neighborhood, so he'll drop down the rock, starts with Feather Bonds, Anna out of Dragon form, and then quickly speed himself away, and with a double gust from Notel. Remember, they're all still connected. Axe will get the call off. Support's coming in. The gust was a little bit too early, so Burning protected by the Cold Embrace, but he's got no other teammates with him. So now you're able to get Aegis Immortal up, burnt, hold in, and then just a quick maneuver down the mid lane with the Dragon form up. Okay, maybe not that quick. Jirax dropping down a little bit low, but thanks to Ghost Scepter, he can protect himself.
OG's showing a tremendous amount of discipline. Like,
have to kill off.
That's exactly what happened last time. They need to be able to kill the supports on the side of OG. Pudge is also very good at locking down a Life Stealer during the rage and keeping him from being a big threat in the team fights.
Oh, they get the gust off. Anna finds the Ember Spirit. They hook him back into this Ember plus the call. Ember Spirit, there goes your rock. Stunning over the Slaughter. The Cold Arrow will connect, which slows him up enough, which maybe S4 can catch him. But then the curse, it only catches the Dragon Knight. Another gust. So you can say goodbye to the Slaughter. Jirax will miss his hook, and that's because the Weaver running back past the tier 2 tower, up into the corner. No one is nearby with a stun.
That's where their earlier ward was, but mostly it's because the Winter Wyvern doesn't have any items. He wasn't able to save him from getting Blink Stun into Hook, into Dismember, which is how he died. JRX turns around and eats Burning. He's out there.
He holds him. Burning. Okay, look at all the life coming back in. But S4, he'll get the call off. This allows N0tail more time to attack, but not when Wyvern gives the cold embrace. They have to go for another gust. Don't let him back inside that rage. Still on cooldown for 2 more seconds with the hook down. They have enough damage. They'll burn the Aegis Immortal. Weaver's now here to help out, but the Dragon Knight's rotating into the mid. They put down the Sentry Ward, so they see the Weaver go Blink, Hole, and OG change the targets. They don't get the cull. Oops! That's not the hero we meant to hook, but it won't matter if N0tail can keep the control on him with a force from the Slaughter. Space being created by Burning, but he's being stunned up, and now with the extra help maybe from the Slaughter, but no S4. Another fantastic call. The Llama's just watching the action. Prime pulse position. OP will be able to get 2 of the kills, but JRX will finally put him down. OG with 3 heroes up, all on low life. The Slaughter would love a crack at this. He's got the Force up and Blink Dagger available. So Blink, amplification up, but he's got no other friends, or does he? The curse is out. Ana will turn around and actually end JRX's spree. And we go once again, looking for the crush. Blink off cooldown right now. But even
step up that defensive role. Slack.
Wyvern was just a little bit too far forward. Now Ana with 40 seconds without a Wyvern, a Blink call. That's a big one, but nope. But they able to find it. Ember Spirit able to get away, and they just chain up the back line of OG. But N0tail just attacked from the low ground. Ana's fine. He can actually continue to tank this up, and he's just worried about the Blink crush. So over on N0tail, the hook, trying to actually save, but S4 again has to go in for the call. They get the rock drop as well, not to mention the gust onto Ember Spirit. Very difficult for IG to keep pumping out this damage. And they keep getting controlled and silenced up, but now they have the opportunity. Chaotic Offering is down. They want to go for a kill, and that's why Slaughter moving quickly forward. Force arms over, jumps up, gets the crush off. 4 will drop. Ana's trying to help out. N0tail has to push himself away from Burning and goes to the TP away to safety. Ana's also creating space, but doesn't have a TP scroll available. It's still inside of his stash, or inside of his backpack. So he'll have to be the sacrificial lamb to keep the Drow Ranger alive. Fly will fall as well, and that's actually a Gem of True Sight being lost. A lot of heroes from OG falling for very little gain.
Really nice play. And there is no smoke and no Drow Ranger, so XSS will actually TP to the shrine. They're looking for a kill. Ana way far out.
Yeah, Ana is trying to be this bait. He got Val Discord up, and they jumped to the back line, pushing forward. They have enough. They've already brought down Fly, and now S4 into the cover of the BKB. Can maybe help out his teammate Ana, who's inside the river, but split in multiple parts. Ember called up again. The Culling Blade a little bit off timing, but it won't matter. The Ember Spirit is down. If you want to buy it back to try and tilt this fight around, DK cold embraced. Actually cursed up for the moment. The crush will be there. Life Steal is in, trying to kill off Ana, but again S4 trying to create more space. Calling up, blade mailing up. Ana is having to toggle his way through this, so finally they get the crush off at Invictus Gaming. Can they turn this up? S4, he's locked in. He willingly called into that fight. JRX can at least keep the Slaughter in bay, but Burning moves over towards N0tail. Instant first bash, so Ghosted will protect him. He's got the Hurricane Pike as well with a little bit of movement speed. But will he get away? Down, gust away? No, it's not enough. Burning will do the work. No need for Ember. This Life Stealer is already too big.
He is.
Wyvern bring him down before this fight even begins.
I don't really know what the game plan is for OG here. How do you actually start this fight? I guess kill Ember is probably the best way, but even he has buyback and Remnant back into the fight, so he might not be the best target for them to kill.
There's your jump, S4, able to get that call off. The Ember Spirit trying to keep on top of the Drow Ranger. The Hook will pull S4 back to safety, and OP is in rather deep. Jumps himself a little bit further away thanks to the defensive spirit. And that's just got to be it, man. It's got to be Yule Scepter into a nice hook. It's an easy setup with the Yule Scepter as well, but Burning able to rage in time, and now the call is a 3-man 1-up from S4 with the rocks, the Fellow Bonds. The curse is out, it's on the Drow Ranger, but no one's there to attack it. JRX keeping the life stealer under control. S4, he doesn't actually have his Culling Blade, but he needs the extra spin, so burn through the Aegis the Immortal, and now it's buyback time. Out for N0tail. They still don't have Ana available. A quick hook, it doesn't pull Burning back far enough. JRX needs to be that proper initiation. Shadow Blade from Slaughter waits for his time to strike for him. Okay, maybe not. He just runs back away. They try and reset the front line as Boba right on top of the Draw Ranger. A quick hook, it actually hits the target. They don't see him, however, and then the blink crush. This could be it. If they lose the Draw Ranger right now, OG just won't have the damage, so they push, and they push some more, all the way back to base, but no, the Splinter Blast and the burn is enough to do the work. The Draw is down for 102 seconds. Anna will respawn with Dragon Form available. He'll only want to fight if IG go for more, and it looks like they're doing exactly that, straight to the mid lane.
That's a 5-second steering change for you right there.
Oh. Burning, where's that control? He loaded also. Jirex can't go for the dismember. They have to go there, but they have to force up out, but they both get double crushed out. And Anna can toggle his way through this, or can he? The Ember Spirit with the lightning shit up, they don't even want to attack him. He's doing so much magical. Even Q on the backlines, on the fly. Jirex able to bring down the Weaver. But this looks a very sticky situation for OG. Still no Draw Ranger for a full minute.
They do have the Axe back up. Axe is a significant source of damage, so actually maybe they can do something.
Ember stunned up. They bring down the Ember. 98 seconds. Jirex forward. Dismembers off cooldown in 1 second time. So they get one. The crush is nice, but Jirex moving over towards the life stealer, holding burning in position with a breathe fire. Another culling blade. They will lose their melee racks, but IG lose everybody to actually secure it.
Tower hitters. Ana is back trying to buy some TP scrolls.
Bringing in more. With the TP in from S4, he's got those boots of travel now. Actually going for the double boots, one for each foot.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And they just have to keep the pressure on, so you get Lifesteal to buy back. There's a fresh Lotus Orb picked up by the Weaver. And Jirex, here you go again, loves to do this with just that Yules into a quick hook. You've got that Lotus Orb, so Pudge can't keep any kind of dismember going. And then the Winter's Curse is over on the Dragonite. S4 doesn't really do a hell of a lot of damage. Another hook missing from Jirex. Anna is so low, he's got to get this bug off him. Able to do so now, he can actually armor token his way through a fly. Drops the rock with a Fatal Bonds. Winter Wyvern, Anna just puts himself back in again. Weaver's in the middle of this fight too. He doesn't actually have his ultimate to use, so Anna trying to man-fight him through. Weaver actually not actually doing it. It's Lifestealer with that quick bash over, and then Draw Ranger. OG, they try to force the issue, and with all the buybacks from IG, they actually defend the OG push.
Oh my God.
And now there's so many heroes down for OG for so long.
What a value available for OG. Only one more left on the Warlock of all heroes.
You don't want burning. He's got 3.6k life and 49 armor. His last talent point, he actually got the plus 15 armor in.
Middle barracks are under
The Axe is going to be pretty useful for keeping him off the wreck, or at least that's what Jirex's mentality is. He still has a cheese on the
Oh, Blink Crush. It's great if you're alive, but he is dead. Luckily, immortality can just be purchased in this game. But only once for now. Jirex again looking for that hook, able to find his target over on the Slaughter with a dismember. Flies in the neighborhood, wants to try and Fatal Bonds up a couple of another hook in from Jirex. He just keeps pulling them off. But Anna having to wait. This hook's going to miss this time around. But they don't really care, IG. They just keep the pressure on. Another hook, a quick sleight of fist. Able to dodge it. Four staff down, hook going to miss on the Slaughter.
One measly range Rex left. That's at 758 HP. That is all pushing out the lanes and just constantly being elusive. Like, you don't really want to use a TK stun on him, but generally you have to, I think, to kill him at this stage in the game and earlier.
Here we go again. Burning jumps forward. The Lotus Orb to try and protect him. Try and go straight for the rack. S4 able to get the call off with the creep wave there. They turn their attention towards the Ember Spirit. He was dropping low, but then just gets pulled back out. And now it's up to a Lifestealer. Infest. Got just a little bit of the damage. Still on the run. Now you got a cold embrace, but it's Anna who really needs some distance. S4, he goes in once again with the golem behind him and the guts. Maybe there's enough time. He goes for the culling blade too early. All they bonus the Aegis Immortal. Draw Ranger. He got caught inside the curse, but it's the better one from Jirex. With that dismember, the Weaver is gone. That nuisance is removed. But IG is still looking strong. They haven't claimed the range racks yet.
IG cannot fight, I don't think, without the Weaver. They lost the Aegis, they lost the Weaver. This is a potential to lose the game right now at this push.
They're going in. They're looking for the Blink Crush. Jirex quick in with the Ghost Scepter. You do have that Ember Spirit, a quick 4-star bump. They're going to chain the stuns off just because that Lotus Orb reflects. No-Tel, they're looking to lend the Gust again. That range rack's low. No-Tel dropping so quickly. They just have the life, they have the power. Jirex will go for a dismember. Maybe with that death of the Slaughter, they can turn this fight around, but nope. It looks like it's IG still standing strong. They push in further, but it's the Ember Spirit and Lifestealer combo, and there it is. GG is called out. Invictus Gaming take game 1 against OG.
Jesus, this Ember Spirit was a complete piece of this game. OP. He can play other heroes aside from the Shadow Fiend and the Tinker, which